Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gear Gaming 365's Storm King Thunder / Friends of Thunder as of Vietnam campaign. So last week, 2 weeks ago, when the party met together, they had successfully navigated the actual gap between the Nightstone Village and the Nandar Keep. They were very creative in using parts of the palisade to actually make a bridge across. They used a ladder as well, and they actually climbed across to the Nandor Keep. And then they started investigating the Nandor Keep. One of our party members wound up with a really expensive, pretty ring. She was quite happy about that. Miss Degoria. A couple of party members decided to pay some homage and some respects to the dead. I do believe that was Droon and Rivik that you guys went ahead and took care of the dead guards that were in the gatehouse area. And then we had a couple of individuals that decided to continue investigating the upper parts of the keep. Mr. Tachar wound up getting attacked by a couple of swords and nearly lost his poor little life.
I was going to say, I think attacked is the understatement.
Yeah, he really got attacked by and nearly killed by.
Whooped.
Yeah, got his butt whooped by a couple of animated swords. Octavio had to come in and save him towards the end, but he wound up with some cool stuff because of it. I do believe.
Split the treasure.
Yeah, I do believe that you guys wound up with some cool stuff. But that's where we left off the last time we got together, was with Tachar, who's bloodied and wounded after having taken out 2 animated swords that attacked him when he opened a chest. Octavio upstairs. I believe Degoria, you were hanging out downstairs right this moment in time near where the guards were. I think you were just playing with your new cat.
Yes.
Tressum. And Droon and good old Rivik were outside. So, this is where I turn the game over to you players, and you guys tell me what you want to do.
Okay. Well, I think, after a few hours... Actually, before I get started, did we have a long rest, before he was attacked by swords, or after?
I did believe that it was... I don't know. I didn't check the tape. Anybody got any information?
I think you said it was a long rest after everything was said and done, because we were in the keep at that point.
Oh yeah, sure. That sounds like something I would say. So why not? Yeah, Tachar is no longer bloodied and sore.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say, yeah, I believe it was after, because I'm full health right now.
Okay, all right.
All right. So,
I do have questions. I need some clarifications from a couple of players, if they don't mind, real quick. I already know the Paladin Oath that Droon wound up taking, but I do need to know the monastic tradition that Tachar decided to start following.
And that is what I'm looking at right now. The thing, I'm finding 2 different sections here. One, it gives me 3. One was saying Way of Mercy, Way of the Open Hand, and then Way of Austral Self. But then in the other thing I was seeing, they were talking about... Oh, man.
Well,
I gotta do his homework.
in the player's handbook, as well as Xanathar's Guide, which are the only 2 books I have currently in front of me, you have the Way of the Open Hand technique, Way of the 4 Elements technique, Way of Shadow technique, and in Xanathar's Guide to Everything, which doesn't have everything in it anymore, you have Way of the Drunken Master and Way of the Kensi. So that's 5 options. Those other ones that you mentioned, I don't know anything about. So hopefully you could tell me the good source that you got them from. That'd be awesome. And
it was on D&D Beyond.
Oh well, D&D Beyond has some homebrew stuff in there that I wasn't going to include.
So
go ahead.
Since I don't know anything of those backgrounds, but since mine is my guy likes to party hard and play hard,
Are you going Way of the
I'm-
Drunken Master?
I believe I am going Way of the Drunken Master.
Awesome. That'd be good. So you gain a bonus proficiencies. When you choose a tradition at 3rd level, you gain proficiency in the performance skill if you don't already have it.
Start calling you Jackie Chan.
I do not. There we go. Okay, I've got my proficiency and performance checked.
Your martial arts technique mixes combat training with the precision of a dancer and the antics of a jester. You also gain proficiency with brewer's supplies if you don't already have it.
Better write that down.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing on your character sheet.
Put that custom skills.
Use it as like there should be a tools or languages section you could put there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was
That was brewer's supplies. You just click on the cogwheel. And then
so it's not language, it's other.
Yep. And then I do have a question for Miss Digoria. What Bard College did you wind up going into?
Crickets.
Poke.
Emma,
Poke.
Yes.
Poke.
talking. Put
Poke,
your
poke.
phone down.
Sorry.
What
Go
Yes.
somewhere else.
What college?
College.
Bard.
College of Lore.
College of Lore. Interesting. When you took this college, you got some bonus proficiencies, I do believe.
I already put them all in. I don't remember exactly which ones
Oh, wow.
they are.
Awesome. You already put them in your character sheet, and you already got your cool ability in here?
Mm-hmm.
What is your cool ability at 3rd level? I do believe it's
Cutting words.
cutting words. That is really awesome. All right.
Unlike my dad, I actually did my homework.
Well, that's okay. He's been busy working.
Shots fired.
Duh.
He literally had nothing to do yesterday.
That's okay.
I don't even remember what I did yesterday.
He watched movies with mom.
Well, there you go.
Well, Tachar, at 3rd level, you learn how to twist and turn quickly as part of your flurry of blows. Whenever you
Yes.
use the flurry of blows, you gain the benefit of the disengage action, and your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the current turn. That's kind of
That's
cool.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So that's when I use the flurry of blows. I
Correct.
have
Correct. You gain the
disengage and
benefit.
10 bonus.
Yeah. It's so cool.
All right, let me see where do I got that in here.
All right. While you're putting your character information in there, and I'm telling the party that you got the benefits of a long rest, I'm going to go ahead and reveal the rest of this potential keep because I'm going to just say that you guys explored while you were getting the long rest. Okay. Let's see. We'll go through the different rooms that you hadn't explored yet. This room right here. This corner room consists of 2 levels. The lower level is a den. It is decorated with overstuffed chairs and bearskin rugs. The walls are adorned with weapons, shields, and mounted heads of wild animals. A decorative wooden ladder leads up to a 20-foot-high circular balcony with sculpted wooden railing. The upper level is a library, and its walls are lined with bookshelves. The book library is a collection of books on philosophy, nature, and poetry.
I think if Drew saw that, he'd roll his eyes. Like, oh.
Here, in this particular room, is the kitchen that is currently buried under rubble. And then this room no longer exists, so it doesn't even give me like a letter. And obviously this room doesn't exist, so it doesn't give me a letter either. So that's the rest of Nandor Keep there.
All right.
So let me go over here to the main map. I'll go ahead and reveal the keep itself. Since you guys have officially whoop, and then whoop, back over here.
So, was there 4 guys that came out when we initially approached the keep?
Yes, there were 4 guards.
Okay. I guess I wanted to see if I can find one, and based on what we know, the remainder of the people who either escaped or were captured, as far as we know, are northwestish.
Correct.
I was going to ask one of them if if we found any survivors, would we be able to send them back here? Like, can the town still support people, or is it a good idea to send the survivors back here?
So last you heard, the guards were headed towards the front gate.
Okay.
Just to point out to the party, if you guys wanted to take the time, it's entirely up to you. You have not been to that building. You have not been to that building. You have not been to this building or this building. These are the only building.
Other towers.
Or any of the other towers, correct. But
Okay.
that's really the only things left in town if you wanted to take the time to do it. But it's entirely up to you. You guys have free reign of your
Is the
tokens.
windmill still on fire?
Oh yeah.
Or is it smoldered out?
It's not as big of a bonfire, but it's still burning.
How'd that happen?
Here, I'll just squish the windmill down there.
Dang goblins, I tell ya.
Now it's a smaller fire.
Okay. Well, I'm going to I don't know. I guess I'm gonna tell the rest of the party that I'm gonna go talk to the guard stationed at the front. I need to ask before we leave. I need to ask if this place is still inhabitable in case we find any survivors out in the wilds. So
That is a good question.
yeah.
I mean, do
First
we want
thing- Go
to
ahead.
search the rest of the buildings since we're so close to finishing and completing everything?
That is also sensible. Yeah, because technically we haven't looked in this little tiny building either.
I clicked on that one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
It's okay. It's all right.
Very well. We can do that first. I'm
Okay.
sure the guards can handle a gatehouse all by their lonesome.
Wasn't that lady up front too?
Maybe. She was pretty banged up. So last place we saw her was in the inn. So she may
And we
have.
did warn them that she was there.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys wind up doing?
Well, I think we should go in a counterclockwise direction. So make our way to this building first, and then kind of we explore and then end up at the gatehouse at the end.
That makes sense.
So
That sounds
like,
good.
here, then maybe the outer towers, and then make our way back to the center and explore those last two before the gatehouse.
Well, before we get going exploring, are we gonna make a pact here that since we are exploring these together that we split what we find, or are we all free for alling when we get into these locations?
It would behoove us to keep everyone, I guess, to the most the best fighting strength. I guess I should say, like if we want us all to be in tip-top shape, then we should probably be looking out for each other.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
What I'm pretty much talking about though is also looting.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
in.
saying, we all gonna split what we find then, or are we gonna
Yeah, that sounds good. I like
Push-
that.
I would
push
prefer
people off
that.
to the side?
Yeah.
Mine.
Well, as an individual, I would prefer that, but I can't reasonably stop those with sticky fingers every single time.
Right.
Stop giving me that look.
At least you're self-aware.
For those of you at home that don't know this, Emma and Justin, father and daughter duo.
So let's go explore the east side of town here. Start that. Start there.
All right. So as you approach this particular cottage, the first thing you guys notice is that the shutters are closed over the windows. This house does not look to have been ransacked by the goblins.
So I'm gonna hang on. I gotta zoom in. Like it's so, the icons are so tiny. Hang on one sec.
No worries. Who in the party speaks Infernal?
I do. Haha.
Well, you notice that there are some words written in Infernal all around the door, and they translate as to such, which is there is a message to you.
Hey, let's not go into this place.
Why not?
Let's see, because there's a message that is saying that all who enter this home without the consent of its owner burn for 99 years of the depths of Nessus and freeze for 1,000 more in the icy wastes of Kanina, or whatever its place. So if you want to go in there, be my guest, but I'm good.
It'd be a pity if this building accidentally caught on fire.
Well, there's a simple solution to that.
Open the door.
You just knock and let them open it. If there's
there
anybody
anybody
inside.
All right, you want to knock?
I'll knock.
All right, I'm gonna back up.
I won't knock on the door though. I'll knock on like the wall next to the door.
Okay. You walk up to the door, all brazen and what, take your Minotaur fist and thunk, 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 thunk on the side. How long do you want to wait?
Well, as I knock, I'll kind of call out to whoever might be inside. Hello? Is there anybody still alive in there? We've taken back the town, so it's safe to come out. And then I'll just wait a few minutes, and if no one's there, then...
A few minutes go by, and no one replies.
Well, he's not knowledgeable about arcane stuff, and he can obviously see the symbols on the door, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
Well-
the ornate runes are just burned into the along the outside of the door.
Well, Drune is not superstitious or anything, but he's smart enough to know not to mess with things he doesn't understand. So he's gonna be like, well, either there's nobody home, or they don't trust that it's safe, which I don't blame them.
Let's move on to the next house.
Yeah, maybe one of the guards can inform us as to
Did you eat something?
somebody who might have lived here with this kind of capability.
The vegetables I told you.
Really?
That's a good point.
Yes, Emma. Eat your vegetables.
You know, you grow big and strong.
What if I don't want to?
Well, then your horns are going to be really brittle.
I
You won't
don't-
be a tiefling for much longer.
You're not my kid, so I can't make you. But I'm pretty sure that the guy sitting next to you can.
Maybe. He's not sat next to me.
Well, anyway, it's fine. All right. So this thing has a small flower gardens and many flower pots surrounding their home. It looks like half the house is pretty much smashed, and the inside looks pretty ransacked. Do you want to take a look inside? Excuse me, through the wreckage.
Yes.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Perception. Walking around the house, there's lots of creaky boards in the floor, but there's nothing that you see that jumps out at you.
Looks clear.
Dern will call out from the outside. He'll be like, any overly creaky spots or trapdoors? Any place that someone could hide?
So I'll see if I can observe
Okay.
what he's talking about.
Okay.
Kind of step on some boards.
Okay. Do another perception check, but this time at advantage. You know, you're going around specifically pushing on the floor, and like every time you step, it's like, and like none of the boards sound more creaky than the last board you stepped on.
Okay.
Just a creaky old house.
All right. While they're doing that, I'm gonna start making my way over to this tower.
Okay, let's see. In that particular tower,
I'm gonna back up.
it is empty.
Okay, it's empty.
I have a question, Will.
Yeah, what's up?
But on the door in Inferno, it said those who enter,
Yeah,
not those who just open the door.
yeah. Are you gonna try to just open the door?
Quickly just open the door to look in to see what's in there.
You reach out, grab the handle, and ka-thunk! It appears to be locked.
What if I kick it in?
All right, give me an athletics then, please.
Oh, no.
You lean back and you ka-thunk! The door just kind of gives a little bit. Suspect maybe if you kicked it a little harder, it might pop in. But that first kick might have weakened the door lock just a bit, though.
That was just my warm up. I'm ready to kick again.
All right. Give it one more go then. Give it another like wind up and ka-thunk!
It's better. Technically better.
You know, with two solid kicks, the door does bah slam into the inside.
Not going in.
Okay.
I'd like to go ahead and look inside.
So look around the inside of the cottage. You can tell it's kind of got an open floor plan, and across in this deeper section of the house over here would be the bedroom. And at the foot of the bed, you can make out a trunk.
Don't do it, man. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
You almost lost your life to one trunk. Let's not lose your life to two.
Guys, I can barely hear Justin as is, so give him a chance to respond.
Is that better?
No. I'm still hearing you through Emma.
Are you?
Yeah,
Oh, you know why?
because you're muted. There you are.
Oh,
Hey, welcome back.
Okay.
All right.
I can hear you.
Face over me.
All right.
What do I want to do? I'm going to show my character do something. And just, there we go.
Look at that shit.
I'm moving on.
Yep, that's a chest.
Maybe look at the gory and just be like, it's open now.
Those who've got fireproof armor on, they can go in there, okay? Alright, so we're continuing up.
Okay.
Yeah. This tower's clear.
All right.
Strong work.
Pew!
Zoom.
Everyone's got the zoomies.
Let's see. I take it Char's headed up there to that northern tower. For those of you at home here, he's way up there. Let's see. There are two pigs chewing on some grass near the base of this tower. The tower is empty.
How big are these pigs?
Yeah, let's see.
First Octavio, now to Char. Not gonna be any living creatures alive after we get done with this place.
Cannibalism.
There,
Not
about that big.
cannibalism. I'm not a
No,
pig.
I'm just saying we could resort to that.
Oh.
Well, it wouldn't still wouldn't exactly be cannibalism, but just
All right.
saying.
There,
I need to.
there's 2
kill
pigs.
I'm gonna kill one of those pigs.
You're gonna kill one of those poor pigs?
Oh
Well, I don't
my
want to eat it alive.
I mean, you could.
Okay.
No, there's a nice bonfire down over in the corner that I can roast it on.
All right. Tell me how you're. So right this moment in time, it's just 2 pigs chewing on some grass.
Yeah, it seemed pretty docile. I'm just gonna come up and whack it in the head with the mace.
All right. Give me an animal handling.
Well, I'm not gonna touch it.
Well, you got to get close to it to whack it in the head with the mace.
He's distracted. I don't want to give you animal handling. This is
It's
horrible.
not that distracted. Yeah, like you're like, here, piggy, 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 and it's like, oink, 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 oink. They start moving away from you.
Can I go find a place? Like, I need to find some food for my cat.
Sure, you can go find a place. But other than that, to Char, this particular thing is empty. You're like,
God.
you're like, get back here, pig! And they're just like, oink, 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 oink.
Oh my
Who's
God.
got animal handling?
You know,
Any of us. Yeah. I think nobody. I think that's one of our weak spots is animal handling. We don't.
well,
have
not
that
with me
covered.
and my cat.
Fine
but I
then.
still don't-
I'm gonna shoot it with my bow and arrow.
Okay, pull out your bow and arrow and take a shot at the pig. Give me an attack roll.
Pork this.
Good. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that's 1 dead piggy. Squing.
I'm gonna-
And then the other piggy's all like, oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink.
I'm gonna take that piggy and dress it.
Okay. Do a
And what?
do a survival for me. While you're busy dressing the pig, getting it ready for cooking. What does everybody else want to do? Because this is going to take a few minutes for Char to do.
Right, it's gonna take a longer time than that.
Yeah. You're like looking at your mace, looking at the pig, then you pull out a dart, and you're like,
Yeah. Has anybody got a knife?
Hey, Drew, let's go investigate the southwest of the town.
Okay.
Hey, I'm going back to the inn, to like the kitchen part.
okay.
Of food.
Just be careful, because there might be somebody who doesn't like you in there.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Degoria, you can find that one sack that was like overflowing full of food. It has been left there, so you could go ahead and just like grab a muffin. The
Alright, do I
Tressum will
need
eat
to
that.
roll for anything? Alright.
Nah, you don't need to roll anything. It was just left on the ground there.
Yay. I
All
don't know
right,
what to-
Droon, you walk up to this particular residence, and it looks like a giant rock destroyed the back room. And there's 2 more rocks embedded in a garden where the family that lived here grew wheat. You can hear some noises coming from the inside, though.
So, Droon will, as soon as he hears it, Droon will. Oh God. I was gonna say this is gonna be a somewhat serious moment, and then nope. No. Droon will kind of hold up his hand to signal to stop because he
Okay.
hears something.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and make out what he hears.
You speak Goblin, right?
I used to.
I do.
I think I changed it though. Oh, I do.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I do. It was Celestial that I got rid of, I think.
Okay, hold on a second here.
But yeah, Octavio would probably also be able to hear, maybe.
Hold on a second. Okay. You got a message.
Ah. Okay.
Dan, you have a message as well.
So, he's gonna turn. Dream's gonna turn to Rivik, and he's gonna whisper to him. He'll say, "It sounds like Bebo, the first goblin that we captured. I thought he was long gone. No, he seems amicable, so maybe we can get him to lead us to the rest of the people." And he'll is it just easy to walk past the boulder into the house?
Oh yeah, it's really easy.
Okay, so he's going to he'll say one last time before he goes in. He'll say, "Watch my back." And then as he steps in through the threshold, he goes, let's see. He'll walk in, not making any effort to hide himself.
Okay.
And he'll say, "That sounds like a good idea, Bebo."
So as you walk in, you can see there in the far corner, kind of like looking in your direction, you see a female goblin who's just like looking really confused at Bebo, who you recognize. And as soon as you walk in, Bebo was like, "Ah!" And he spins around and he looks at you. And, Droon! See, Gwerk, Droon!
He'll say, basically he's lying, but he'll say, "Yeah, it's good to see you again, Bebo. I'm glad to see some goblins with a little sense in their heads."
You fall down? Bebo go try to tell others to join and Gwerk join. And the female goblin like behind her is kind of like confused, like looks at Bebo and then like looks at you and then like sizes you up and down and she just kind of nods.
You said Gork or Gurk?
Gwerk.
Like Gwerk?
Go work.
Gwerk. Okay. So Gwerk joined too then. Gwerk smart, just like Bebo.
The female goblin kind of like crosses her arms.
As I say, I'm kind of assuming that Gwerk is joining. I kind of like, I have my axe in my hand, and I kind of just like let it plop down onto the ground and put my hand on the hilt.
Okay.
Just for emphasis, like I'm smiling.
Okay.
At them, but it's kind of a heavy-handed thump, and then I put my hand on the axe.
All right.
Just kind of like silently intimidate.
Go ahead and give me the intimidation roll.
All right. Oh!
Yeah!
Yeah!
So, the axe head hits the floor, ka-thunk, and she's like, aha, Gwerk join, aha. Food. Boss Druid, want food? She's like holding out what looks to be a mud pie.
A mud pie.
Yes.
Okay, so he'll actually like kneel down so that she can bring it over to him, and he'll say, "Oh, well, thank you. That's very nice of you."
Bebo, you're right. He liked mud pie. He's good.
He'll take it in one hand, and he'll kind of like put it up to his face.
Okay.
And like pretend like he's taking a bite.
Okay, give me a performance.
Oh, wow, that's not bad.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
Not terrible, but
okay.
He'll try and play it off like he's just sniffing it, like testing it out.
She looks like really close, like intently looking at you, like waiting with bated breath for you to eat it.
Okay. And so, like, does it just look like mud? It's just dirt?
As far as you can tell, it looks possibly there might be some food-ish things in there, but it smells pretty horrible now that you've got it, like, up close to your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it smells nasty. It might be edible.
Okay.
Do a nature.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's get in. All right.
Okay. You have no fucking idea what the hell's in this thing.
All right. So I like take a deep breath through my nose.
Okay.
Not with like it right up in my face. I'm
Okay.
just gonna like, kind of prepare myself. And I'll just take a bite of it.
All right.
And I'll make a show of chewing it and stuff, but I'm not swallowing.
Okay.
And I go Gwerk good cook. Gwerk make excellent part of team. Yeah, no really. I never would have guessed.
So like you bite into it and it's surprisingly tasty. It's probably made from like mashed mushrooms. There might be some pumpkin in there and potentially some cabbage.
Okay, so so I kind of proceed and just kind of like calmly go through the motions. I'm like, okay. And then I say, thank you once again.
Gwerk cook.
Gwerk
cook for boss boss Hark. Gwerk cook for boss Drew.
Well, then it seems that this will be a good challenge then, if both bosses fed properly.
Bebo, like, all of a sudden comes up and pushes Gwerk off to the side. Bebo Drew favorite, not Gwerk!
Why'd you run away, Bebo?
So
Drew fall on Bebo. Bebo didn't want to get crushed because Bebo couldn't show where Boss Harkin keeps his.
I kind of like when he says that I'll tap Ravik and kind of just nod like, yeah, it's understandable. I am pretty heavy.
As you are standing there, Octavio, this guard comes running over to you. Here, he comes kind of like panting up to you, and he says, "Some riders, they're approaching the village." Come up to Octavio, tap you on the shoulder.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said ribbit.
Octavio, sorry.
Oh, okay. What do they look like?
Well, they're still down the road a bit, but they're riding this way. Looks to be about 7 riders.
And I'll turn, if I hear this, I'll turn and kind of look in their direction and say that sounds like it might be the backup. What was her name? Kella.
It's got to be.
Yeah, it sounds like the people that she called for earlier. We better meet them just to be safe.
Do we lower the gate?
Definitely not.
No.
Not immediately.
Okay. And he runs back. I'll tell the others. All right. By this point in time, I'm going to say that Tachar, you've done as good of a job as you can dressing the pig for cooking. So if you want to come back out, and Degoria, you have successfully fed Rillick quite a bit of food as well as yourself.
Yay.
So did I just add pig meat to my items?
Well, really, pig carcass.
Pork?
Well, it's uncooked, unsalted pig. So I'm not sure that you'd want to eat that. Here.
Better go down to the fire and cook it.
There.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Standing next to the burning windmill, just cooking it up. It works. Might have some burned hands, but at the end you'll have some burned ham too.
There we go.
Just so everybody at home is aware of what's going on down there with poor Tachar. He's down there cooking a pig.
Octavia, why don't you leave Tot here tied up?
Bebo's like, You have Tot?
Yeah, we have talked.
He's been surprisingly cooperative.
Tot, not good goblin. And you hear this from your back.
Oh, Todd's good. One good braining away from.
Yeah.
So Drune will be like, yeah. Now that I realize, like, now that I know that you're alive and here, Abibo, and I'll look over at Octavio. I don't know if we need him anymore. What do you guys think? Should we let the poor guy go? I'm just totally ignoring you.
He's not gonna go anywhere because there's nowhere for him to leave to.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, that's a good point.
Just
You know,
kill him.
we're heading. We're gonna be heading back to where he would have gone anyway. Isn't that right, Bebo?
Yeah. You could you could kill him.
Yes, I want to kill him. Can I kill him? I haven't gotten to kill him yet.
How about a test of loyalty here? How about a test of loyalty? How about we have Bebo kill Todd?
Bebo gets like really nervous for just a second, and Todd's like,
I don't think that's necessary, Todd. He's not bothering anybody. He's hanging out on my back.
Fair enough. Drune's over it. He doesn't care. It's on Octavio's back.
I mean, if I get angry enough at Todd, I will eat him myself.
So all of a sudden, Drune, you feel this like little tug on like your pant leg, and you see Gwerk standing next to you, and she's like motioning down for you to like come closer. So she looks like she wants to whisper something in your ear.
Okay. He'll tentatively kind of just like kneel down. I'm kind of eyeing to make sure that she doesn't have anything in her hand.
No, she doesn't have anything in her hands. She looks very like she's about to spill the beans, so to say.
Oh, okay. All right. This is very interesting. I like this. Goblin politics.
So that's what she tells you.
And he'll like feign oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? He'll like gasp.
Okay.
He'll like mock gasp and go, "No, really?"
Bebo's like, yeah.
And he'll look over at Tot and be like, "Oh, Tot. That's not something one man does to another."
But now
And he's gonna leave it at that. He's not gonna say anything else. It sounds like we might have more than one challenge when we get back to the Warren.
Todd just kind of like hangs even more loosely on Octavia's back. Slumps down a little bit.
So, Bebo,
Huh?
when we have more people arriving outside of the gates here soon. We are not sure if they are friend or foe. So I would say remain here. We need you and Gwerk to lead us to Hark.
Bebo, wait here.
Yeah. Thank
Bebo
you,
in charge of goblins.
Sounds good, Bebo.
Bebo better wait here.
Gwerk, you make sure he doesn't get into trouble, okay?
Gwerk nods her head and she looks at you. Gwerk know who really in charge, and winks.
Yeah, he knows that. Drew knows that all too well as well.
So all of a sudden Bebo starts like pacing back and forth like an official soldier.
I
like-
think you got a fan club.
And like as Drune stands up and turns to walk out of the area, as he passes by Degoria, he'll say, "That's the idea."
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you guys gonna do now?
Well, we have one
go
more
ahead.
building to check out, so I want to kind of head over there and see what's there.
All right. And I.
Well, you guys
I
can
will
hear
head-
now the thundering of horses getting closer and closer to the town.
Ooh.
Hey, this is a pretty hot fire. I think my pig's done.
Yes, your pig is done now.
I want to go bother the guards because I'm bored.
That's where I'm heading as well.
Except I'm assuming you're not going to bother the guards.
Oh no, I'm actually gonna walk up into this tower with this guard
Okay.
because you can see out the gate, can't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
As you get up to the tower, we'll see. We'll put some guys with their horses kind of on the path here. You can see 7 riders that just have kind of ridden up to the gate. You hear this "Hail!" from the lead horse, this particular individual right there. He kind of waves towards the towers.
Okay. I'll wait a quick second to see if one of the gatesmen says anything, because
The guardsmen are both looking at you.
oh, okay. He'll say, "Ho there! What business have you?"
Lower the gate!
No.
And Drune will kind of chuckle and just be like, "I'm sorry, friends, but unfortunately, that's not how this works. Might you be friends of Kella then?"
Kella? She's here? Is she okay?
Oh, they don't know. They don't know shit.
Yes, as far as I'm aware, she is fine.
From
I
outside.
I was led to believe that she called for Yorick. She called for aid some time ago, but it seems like you didn't know that she was here.
Well, with you here, we weren't sure exactly what was going on. So just a few minutes later, Kella comes running out of the inn. "Oh, they're here! My friends are here! You must lower the drawbridge and let them in!" Kella, is that you? Yes, that's me!
Is that actually how she sounds? dude?
Sure, why not?
That's me!
It's me!
Like, does she seem genuinely happy to hear them, or
Do an insight.
I will indeed. I'm gonna do one for both of them.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Insight. There it is. Nice.
Okay. Who's that
Okay,
for? Is that for him or her?
That's
for
gonna
the more
be
difficult one.
That doesn't work like that.
that's gonna be for Kella,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do another one for whoever. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want this publicly announced? Your insights? I'll give you the option.
Well, I think since it's my insight, like my inner thoughts or read of the situation,
Okay.
I'd rather be just to me, and then I'll disperse it if I need to.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I know it's.
No, you're alright.
Everyone's burning.
You're lucky I have telepathy powers,
Yeah.
so I can hear what you got in your head.
Efficient.
You really?
No.
How do you think he knows what all kinds of trouble you get into?
Mm,
He's got dad powers.
maybe.
Okay. And then what about the other
Hold
gentleman?
on just a minute.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
Sorry.
These turkeys outside see all the damage that was done on the inside from that.
As you are one of the two people that actually circumnavigated the village, you would know that the only way to know that there was any damage is by like the keep and then the bridge itself. The wall itself was not damaged, so no, they can't really see that other than the plume of smoke from the windmill.
Okay. All right. He'll before he nods to he'll call out to his compatriots that are investigating the house that's over there, and he'll say, "Friends, we have guests. Finish up what you're doing and meet us at the front gate." And then he'll nod to the gate guard to go ahead and let them in.
Okay. You guys, Octavio and Rivik, were checking out that particular house. This cottage is rummaged through, and it seems that anything of value was taken, as the interior is left in disarray.
All right.
Boop, boop. One more check mark.
To the gate, then.
All right, so you're telling the guards to go ahead and lower the gate?
That's risky.
Well, that's also why I told my friends to join us.
Okay.
I'm hiding
Because
behind the tower here. And
how
having
else are we gonna
a mace
leave?
readied.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk over you there.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
So the two guardsmen tell the two guardsmen down below, lower the drawbridge! And so these two guys, they move in and they begin working in tandem to lowering the drawbridge as these individuals kind of like all lead their horses into a tighter formation so that they can get across the drawbridge, as you know, it's a smaller space than the road itself. And finally the drawbridge lowers all the way down Cthulhu to the ground, and in rides and then this individual, he jumps off of his horse and comes running over and wraps Kayla in a hug. You guys over here, it's so good to see you again, my dear. And then he steps off to the side, looks up towards Droon up on the tower, unless you came down during the time frame that they were riding in.
Yeah, I'd probably be like right next to this guard right here.
Okay.
By this time.
All right. Why, thank you so much for letting me in, my friend. My name is Zolkin. And he holds out his hand.
All right. Well, I'm assuming that I'm gonna walk over to him to shake his hand because I don't have Space Jam arms. So I'll give him a handshake as well. Firmly grasp it.
Oh, just
Not that bad. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, reasonable.
Would you mind having your friends there raise the drawbridge again? There's no telling in this time of turmoil who might possibly be riding up upon us.
It might be a good idea to keep them away from Meebo and Quirk if we're planning on keeping those two alive.
Yes. So, let's see. Trying to think of how... Anybody else is free to respond as well, but I'm thinking about how I would respond here.
I particularly like the new breeze.
Well,
I agree.
very well then. I suppose it really doesn't make much of a difference to me.
With you as reinforcements here, we have nothing to worry about.
There you go.
Well, yes, of course. And he kind of like glances over towards Keela. You told them? And she nods her head. Well
Yes.
then.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go right ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, yes, we admittedly had an interesting conversation, but ultimately we decided that cooperation was for the best.
Well, that's most excellent. I'm so glad. You cannot imagine how many of these small, podunk, really important towns I travel to when they're all like, oh my goodness, you're the Black Network. We can't let you in. It's finally nice to be able to meet some civilized people.
Can I still go bother the guards?
Black Network.
Yeah, you could go ahead and bother the guards.
Okay.
So you're up. Are you going up on the tower, or are you bothering the...
Yeah. Is there a guard standing down here? Or...
There is a guard standing down there, yes.
Alright,
So-
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying hi.
Oh, okay.
New person. Might have something on him that I could steal.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna fit in really well with these guys. So he'll... Droon obviously does not look pleased with this guy's manner of speech.
Okay.
Like, what he's saying, he's holding it in because there's, greater good and all that, but yeah, he does not like this whole thing. So he'll say, we plan, my compatriots and I swept through this town and cleared it of
Many goblins.
a goblin force that was attempting to ransack the place. There are a few that have there are a few that are in our care for the time being, as they will be leading us to their leader to rescue any of the surviving members of the townsfolk.
Oh, that is definitely good news. My men and I, we don't prefer to really do that kind of thing, saving people and so forth. I am so grateful for you to have taken the time to clear the village of all the scum and vermin. That is such great news. I am so glad that we're on such friendly terms. In fact,
I feel like we didn't get it all.
what do you mean you feel like you didn't get it all?
Never mind.
He looks a little shocked at that.
Like, I'll kind of look at him too, because I'm curious as to what he means as well.
What are your intentions of this town?
Well, you see, my friends and I, we sort of establish outposts throughout all of the land to move goods through, to provide services for individuals that don't always necessarily have legitimate means of those services.
Droon's just sitting here with his arms, his arms crossed, and he rolls his eyes, and he just kind of like whips his head over to, was it Octavio that was asking the question?
Stitchar.
Tachar, I'm sorry. So he'll whip his head over, and he'll kind of just gruffly say, they're a criminal organization that wants to establish a foothold to pursue their own ends.
Criminal? No. Some of the employees might be criminals, but overall, we don't exactly break the law, per se. We find expeditious means to circumnavigate the law.
I'm liking the sound of this.
Yeah, of course you would. So he'll kind of, Droon will just put his hand up, and he'll say, at this moment in time, frankly, I don't care. My goal is to save the villagers that have been taken or have fled.
Excellent! That's my goal too. Your goal and my goal align perfectly. You see, for without any villagers, there's no real point of us being here. So perhaps you should go rescue the villagers, and we'll hold the fort down while you're gone.
Whew,
This
man,
guy's annoying, though.
it is tiring being used this hard.
By the way, there is a message for Degoria in chat. If you did not see that,
I did. I
Okay.
am very annoyed by this
Okay.
information.
Do you want to go up the ladder then?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
So, in like lighter tones, he'll say, "Well, I'm glad that at least you two were reunited without any incident.
Oh yes.
But as long as none of your men harm the goblins in our care, we'll be on our way shortly."
Well, that is so excellent. It is so kind of you to reunite Kella and myself, and rekindle our relationship. At this, Kayla like rolls her eyes and kind of
Yeah.
like sighs, and he he turns a little bit blush red.
I'm gonna walk over to this guy and kind of state, since you're so gracious and thankful and everything else, how about you go ahead and come along and help us free these villagers? And I put my hand on his shoulder. Kind of intimidating, not necessarily intimidating, but one of those things like, I don't believe you.
Okay. As you move closer to this particular individual, and like you reach out to put your hand, you notice like all 5 of those guys, they all draw crossbows, and they're kind of pointing them in your particular direction.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned, but I'll see how he reacts.
He looks over at you and he's all like, my friend, listen, your clearly leader has already spoken that you and your group will be heading out towards rescuing the villagers. There's no need for me to go with you. I would just slow you down and get into your way. I'm much better on a horse than I am in a cave.
Guys.
I hold up here for a second, and I kind of wipe my mouth, and he's drool coming off of it, kind of swiped it off, and I just there say, who said anything about a cave?
Well, I suspect that's where the villagers would have gone, at least. What?
Guys, there's something coming to the village.
So
You guys should know that.
as you say that, one of the guards yells out, "Orcord!"
Oh shit!
What now? Oh, wonderful.
I say now would be a good time to raise the gate.
So I would like
I'm not done talking with you later, though.
I would like everyone to go ahead and roll their initiative.
Never do well on initiative.
Don't forget to click on your token before you click the initiative, please and thank you.
I always forget that.
It's okay.
Okay, I forgot to click on it.
That's
Good,
okay.
I got it.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't roll bad.
I can
I am.
I can add you, Degoria. It's okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, would you roll a 6? A 3?
No, I
Really?
rolled a 3.
Oh, I rolled a 3. You rolled a 6.
Oh, I rolled a 3 and got a 6.
Where can I find you? Oh.
I'm too busy talking with my new friend here.
Hold on a second. Somehow I wound up with a bunch of orcs when I was trying to add Degoria's turn to the thing there. Alright, let's see. I'm going to add 1 guard so that you guys can decide when or if you want to raise the drawbridge. It will move on that particular turn.
Before we start here, Will,
Yeah.
I would like to whisper in this guy's ear and state, now we'll see what your true intentions are. With the battle ensuing here. If
Okay.
he's actually going to help us or if he's going to hinder us.
Well, I hope it's not hinder. If it is, we're pretty much dead.
Yes, you are dead. No, just kidding. You're fine. Alright, so let me put these things in descending order. Ooh, wow. We're gonna go ahead and put Droon first. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll favor the characters in this particular incident. Alright, so I put on the initiative order one of the orcs, because the entire orc horde is going to operate on that turn. Okay? I put one of the guards on the initiative order so that if you want to give them orders, they can do what you want them to do. Obviously, each one of your characters get your own independent turn, and then I put the leader of the 7 snakes, which is the group of individuals that have shown, for their turn. So this battle might go a little hairy, but bear with me, guys. I've got a lot to do on my side.
Okay.
But that being said, Dagoria has shouted out to you guys, there's something coming! One of the guards has said, Orcor inbound! Droon!
Alright. So I immediately snap into battle mode, because, that's what I do. And I say, personal feelings aside, it's time for battle! Everyone get ready! Archers to the towers!
Okay.
And then he'll run over to... There's a bunch of guards and Dagoria in this tower, so he'll go over to this tower to see if he can help get the drawbridge up faster.
Alright.
Raise the drawbridge!
Raise the drawbridge. Okay. Trying to see if it tells me exactly how long it takes the drawbridge to go up. It does not. So let's see. Bailey, moat, rocks, drawbridge. The drawbridge is loaded when the party first arrives. 20 feet long, 10 feet wide, made of sturdy oak planks. Iron chains bolted to the drawbridge connect to winch mechanisms in nearby watchtowers. Raising the drawbridge takes 3 turns.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, so you go over there, grab the thing, and you begin to
Yeah.
wind it up. Okay.
Is the winch on inside the tower at the bottom, or is it
Yes.
outside?
Yes, it's inside the tower at the bottom.
Okay, so I'll be in with
The
these
guard.
2 guards, I guess, because one's on top.
One is on top and one is down by the winch itself.
Alright.
Alright, so you're going to use your action to begin activating the drawbridge to raising it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So let's see. This group of orcs is going to use their movement. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And having no other option. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're just going to dash. And so the rest of the orcs over here. That brings up the other guard in the other tower who's basically gonna pull out a bow and begin to take a shot. Let's see what the range is on that group of orcs over there from that tower. That's a ways away, isn't it?
Yeah, they are.
It's 100 feet from that tower and 115 feet from that tower. And what's the range on one of those bows? 80.
Like 8.
Oh, they're going to be at disadvantage. All right.
Hey, man.
Twang. That's an 11. That doesn't hit anything. Just into the ground it goes. Twang. That's a 14. Ooh. Emma, give me a number between 1 and 10.
2.
2. This orc gets hit for 7 points of piercing damage.
Yay.
That brings up Rivik.
I would like to go inside the tower and also start helping raise the drawbridge.
Getting inside the... Yeah, you know Droon is in the north tower, so you'd probably head to the south one?
Yeah.
Okay. Getting in there, looking at the guard raising the drawbridge, you realize that, like, helping is probably not going to speed it up.
Okay.
Do you want to do something else with your action?
You could, what's the range on Sacred Flame? Because if it's high enough, you could just sit at the tower and Sacred Flame them.
Oh, let's see here. Sacred Flame.
60 feet.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
You could also wait till they get within range.
Yeah, you could hold your action and do it.
That sounds like a good plan. I like that plan.
Now, do you want to try to climb the tower? Because I'm going to say there's a maximum of 4 people on each tower. 1 for 5 foot square.
Okay, I will try and climb the tower.
The southern tower? Or the northern tower?
The northern tower.
Alright, so currently, right this moment in time, there is a guard as well as Rivik standing on top of this tower.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to just move this guard off to the side. He's down below. There's Rivik.
Yeah.
You're going to use your action to kind of use your movement to climb up there, and then ready Sacred Flame for when they get in range.
Yep.
Zulkin shouts out, he spins around to his men, and he says, "To the North Tower!" So him and his guys are going to go ahead and use their action to start.
That's my idea. Foiled.
They're going to go take their crossbows up to the North Tower.
Oh, they can fit a lot of people in there.
Well, 4. But they all went running that way. This guy over here, he's going to come over and stand next to Char and just look at him and scowl. Octavio!
He
Oh
walks up.
wow. I don't really have a lot of great options with this turn.
Well, the drawbridge is only like 3 feet up right this moment in time.
Yeah.
But it's slowly like...
Drawbridge is going up, and the towers are full, and
looking up there, you could get on the South Tower or the North Tower still.
what I am worried about, though, is that potentially, if you said 3 turns, based on my math, if they keep at that pace, I think that they might be able to get in, or potentially at least the gate won't be completely closed by the time they get here.
As long as it's high up enough to where they can't reach it, then it's fine. They might be able to shoot arrows or something through the gaps, but I mean, if it's two-thirds of the way up, I mean, they're not going to be able to get in. They're not going to be able to jump up that high and grab onto it or nothing.
That is true.
I'm assuming, because I'm not the DM, so I don't know. If you want, I mean, you could stand out there on the end of it as it raises. But I don't know if that would be a good idea.
You know what?
Yippee-ki-yay!
It sounds like fun, like to like draw some fire or whatever from away from the top of the towers.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't want to hinder the gate from closing in any way.
That's probably a good idea. It'd be like a reverse Jack Sparrow, when he rides the
You
boat
could
to the
still
water.
stand right there if it's only up by 3, right at the gate entrance, and shoot probably at the diagonal there.
Yeah. Okay. So I also don't have any range on them right now, but I do have a javelin that I can throw.
All right. You can absolutely throw a javelin. What's the maximum range of a javelin?
The range is 30 and then 3120.
So 120 feet is how far you could throw a javelin.
Yeah.
Just barely make it to the main guy, I think.
Well, that's 120 feet right there from where you're currently standing.
But
Okay.
that's also a disadvantage too.
Right.
Yeah.
So you could do what Rivik is going to do and hold your action and wait for them to get closer.
Yeah, I will wait until he's in range where I wouldn't be at disadvantage, or where I think I won't be at disadvantage, and try to chunk it there.
So you're going to stand there to do that?
Yeah.
Because the gate might be up a little higher out and blocking you by that time.
I mean,
I wish we never lowered the drawbridge.
Well,
I can't get into the other tower, and
You could get on top of the other tower. So I put green circles on the people that are currently standing on the tower. And remember, I said allow 4 people up on the top.
okay, I'll go ahead and go to the top.
Degoria's up on the southern tower, and the guard is up. And then we got a guard and Rivik on the north tower.
Okay.
And then you're gonna go ahead and climb up there.
Yep.
All right. Are you readying the javelin throw for when they get in range?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. That brings up Tachar!
How tall is the fence outer perimeter?
15 feet.
How tall is that house with the chimney directly to the north of me?
That is a church, and that is a bell chapel.
Bell tower.
So let's see,
Bell
that's 15, 20, 25, 30 feet to the bell tower.
Am I able to get into the bell tower?
From this current position, no. You'd have to get over to the bell tower and potentially try to climb the rope.
do it. Be a badass.
Yes, because I can sniper from up there with my bow and arrow, but before I leave, I want to turn and talk to the guy with his crinkled face
Okay.
and say, just so you know, I kill pigs for fun. And with your face like that, you should resemble one. And then I just take off.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. Starting shit early.
Okay, so now what do you need me to do?
Well,
I got 40 speed.
you got 40 speed. It's probably going to take you your action to dash unless you spend a key point. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 would get you like inside the church. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then climbing. You'd have to either use your action to dash or spend a key point to do Step of the Wind. You tell me what you're going to do. You have to...
What a key point is.
Alright, so as a monk, you have... for everybody at home as well as Justin. At level 2, you get key points, okay? These key points allow you to do extra cool things. Currently at level 3, you have 3 key points total. With a key point, you can spend 1 after you take the attack action to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. You can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. Or you can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn. So essentially, you have 3 key points, and you can use them for these different abilities.
And do they regenerate with a long rest?
They come back at the end of a long rest, yes.
Okay. So if I used one of them to get to the rope, and then I was to use... What?
No, it's
Athletics?
short or long rest.
Okay. So I can use one to get to the rope, and then what? I use an athletics to climb the rope? There's no stairs?
There's no stairs. So with the rope, you could do an athletics or acrobatics, your choice, with advantage due to the rope.
Okay. I'm going to go with athletics.
Okay. So you're climbing the rope?
I'm climbing the rope.
Okay.
Ready?
You had to add the bell.
Well, he's climbing the rope right now, guys! Come on! I had to throw the bell back in.
I'm signaling the war that's intending here.
Yeah.
Ensuing.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, for sure. You get up to the top of the bell tower, and you can find yourself a perch, and then kind of like reach over, and unless you want to keep the bell going.
No, I
Okay.
will stop the bell.
Alright, you reach over, grab the bell, and stop it. I have to
No
get
one
rid.
knows I'm here.
I have to get rid of this song. This song is really just horrible.
The one with just the goblins gnashing
Yeah,
their teeth
yeah.
stuff?
It's like not a very good song. There we go. All right. Now it's removed from the thing. All right. You still have your action if you want to take it. So all of that was your movement, your bonus action, and you spent 1 key point, so you're down to 2. If you want to put that somewhere on your character sheet, like the other resources, you could take a shot if you want from your perch in the tower.
I shall.
And it's only 75 feet to that orc, so that's still a normal shot if you want to aim at that guy.
What about to the leader?
To the leader
Very
guy?
normal.
I don't know. Let me see.
That's
That's 65 feet, so yes.
Gonna shoot at the leader.
Okay. Take a shot then. Regular attack, so make sure you click on normal before you click on attack.
Yep, we're back.
Okay. Cool.
Sure.
Big money, no whammy. Oh, come on.
Yeah, just the arrow lands kind of like right in front of the orc right there.
My arms were a little tired from climbing that rope.
Exactly. It's hard to pull. In this cramped space, it's kind of hard to get the full draw on your bow, too.
That was a warning.
I was totally imagining when you grabbed that rope, you kind of just did like a hurr, and you just launched yourself to the top in one go. That's kind of what I imagine you doing with that roll.
Ding, ding.
All right, Dagoria, you are next, my dear. What do you want to do?
I honestly don't. Do the guards near me, like, do they have bows and arrows or?
The guard to your south does have a bow and arrow. Looks like he picked up one of the goblin bows.
I'd like to take it from him. I don't care if he needs it. I need it more.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so I have it now.
You have a short bow, yes.
Okay, can I roll to shoot the? I don't. I'm too far away, aren't I?
Are you proficient in?
I'm
Bow?
checking right now. It's simple weapons, so yes, she is proficient in simple, in a short bow.
Okay.
You sure can. I know
Alright.
you don't have it on your character sheet, so do you think you can do all the math, or do you want to have it done for you? I think you can do
I
all
would
the math.
like you to do it for me
Tough,
because I am
tough.
terrible at math.
Tough. I'm not gonna do it for you.
Wow.
Dang it. All right. Okay.
Nice try. Nice try. No, I'm kidding. What I will do though is I will come over here to your character sheet, and I will go ahead and watch this bow. There, short bow. It's dexterity. It's 80, 120. It's 1d6 plus dexterity. Oh, and it's where's piercing? Now you have it on your character sheet, and you can go ahead and click on that. Look at that! You hit!
Wow.
Now damage.
Just click the short bow. Text.
Actually, that should have been at disadvantage, but I'll let it go.
Sorry.
It's 3 points of piercing damage. We're going to assign it. Give me a number between 1 and 10, Jarrett.
6.
6. Okay, this orc took 3 points of damage. Oh, you hit an orc. Good job. All right,
Yay.
Droon, on your turn, are you continuing to raise the drawbridge?
Yes.
All right. And
If you said that when Rivik was going to move to the other to help with the other one, you said that really helping isn't going to be doing much. So if that's the case, I'm going to tell the
guard is standing there just looking at you.
Okay, like does he look like does he have a bow?
No.
So I'll take off my bow and stuff. I'll pause a quick moment
Okay.
with one hand on the chain, and I'll kind of just like slouch off the bow and arrow, and
Okay.
I'll be like, "Here, take this. Get to the top of the tower, and help them fend off the orcs."
He nods.
So I'll just take that off my character sheet now.
Okay. Let's see. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. At this point in time, let me see if... Oh, not quite. Oh, wait. The leader dude is in range of you, Rivik. Are you letting your Sacred Flame go?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a dexterity saving throw. Go ahead and click on your Sacred Flame. That is a 17 to save, so unfortunately he does not take any damage.
Well, Sacred Flame's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, nothing bad happened, but he didn't take any damage from it. So 5, 10, oops, 15, 20. That brings up Octavio. Do you want to shoot or throw your javelin now? Wait a minute. Are they within 30 feet of you? No, they are not. Do you want to wait, Octavio, or do you want to throw?
I'll wait.
That's another 30 feet. That guy is still not within range. Now's your last option. You either chuck it or you hold your action. You lose your action for this turn.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you spent your turn waiting, but what else were you gonna do?
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
You're just gonna continue to wait?
Yeah.
You're like, not yet.
I feel like wait until you see the whites of their eyes.
Alright, let me move the other group of orcs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. The guards. So let's see. This guard here, he's got a bow and arrow, and they are no longer over 80 feet away. Nope. Okay. So we got twang. That's a 17. Oh my gosh, he hit one for 6 points of damage. That orc is now bloodied.
Nice.
Let's see. The guard that you gave the bow to, he's gonna come outside and he's gonna run upstairs. Thump, 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 thump. And he's gonna get to the top of the tower, and then he's gonna take his bow and arrow and he's gonna twang. That's a 6 though. He's just gonna sploosh right here into the water.
He's not proficient. Okay.
No. Okay, that guard down there, he's gonna twang. That's a 12. A 12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Hopefully
Alright,
the other
guys.
guys are gonna be better with their crossbows.
So all the guards right there, and then that brings up Rivik.
Can I the sacred?
Yes, you can sacred flame. You can wave. Sorry guys, I got a kid here, but go ahead, Rivik. What's up?
I would like to cast.
Hi, Fee.
Well, click on the sacred flame then. Who are you targeting, by the way?
The lead.
The lead.
Lead. I was about to say hello to the young one, but I didn't know if you wanted me to say her name.
You're fine.
Again.
Okay.
Wow, same.
She can't hear you guys, but you can say hi if you want. Unfortunately, the leader rolled a 10, so it takes 3 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
They're saying hi
Yep.
to you, but you can't hear them. She's not even going to be on the recording. The funny thing is, like, I've got my square shrunk down so far that you can't even see her on the recording.
Oh, okay.
But you guys can see her in the. Sorry, get it back over there.
I like her hair.
Yeah, thank you.
Good.
They say they like your hair. Let's see. That brings up the Zolkin and his crew.
About time.
Let's see. Twang, 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 twang. Where's my bandits? Oh, I didn't have their character sheet out yet. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Light crossbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. 1 natural 20.
Woo!
Let's see. With all that, we got 8, 9, 9. We're going to pick off a couple of orcs back here. Twang, twang. So 2 orcs in the back are gone now. And put this guy up on the tower. Sorry guys, I got a lot to do. I apologize for taking extra long on my turns here.
No, that's okay, dude.
Alright.
It's also 7:30.
Yes, I know we need to take our break. Do you guys want to do that now? Before Octavio's turn?
It's the top of the order. Oh no, it's not.
Not yet. I was going to wait till the top of the round.
Yeah.
I'm fine with waiting to the top of the round, but that's up to you guys.
Alright, Octavio. What do you want to do? They're not quite in range yet. Do you want to...
I can't wait any longer. I gotta throw.
Okay.
I feel like I'm wasting time.
Okay, so I want you to throw your javelin at disadvantage. Whoosh. 8. Or
Nice.
8. That's a skabloosh into the water. And now instead of 5 javelins, I believe you have 4 javelins, or 3. I don't even know how many you get.
I had a total of 4.
Oh, so now you have 3. That one landed in the water. Sploosh.
Good news is you can still go get it later. Maybe.
Mr. Sniper in the tower, in the bell tower.
Yes.
I know him. I don't know why I thought it was me.
You've got all kinds of targets within 80 feet. So that guy's at well, those guys are just at the edge of your
Okay.
regular attack there.
This was what my thought process was while I was going on up there, because that guy gave me the dirty look. He could be collateral damaged by a misthrown arrow too, right?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not
We're gonna
going
attack
to
her.
do it,
You don't-
Drew.
you
Calm
don't-
down. I was just thinking about it.
You can think all you want. I'm not gonna police your thoughts.
I was like,
I was just
I still
commenting
can't
on
believe that look he gave me. As I draw back, pointed at him, and then I come back over and shoot at the orcs.
You're all like, no one would even know. Alright, which orc are you aiming at?
The closest one down the corner, which
Okay.
is just gonna get that mud wall right in front of him.
Splatter! Almost the same
luckiest orc.
spot where, like,
And before my next turn, I'm gonna readjust my footing so I feel a little bit more secure.
Okay, yeah, it's
Because
kind of...
obviously that's why I'm not rolling very well.
Yeah, you got a cramp in your left leg muscle from, like, holding
Yeah.
yourself at the weird angle. Alright, Degoria!
Okay, yes.
You've stolen the guard's bow and arrow, who's standing there like, what am I supposed to do?
I'm just gonna shoot again, and I'm gonna kind of give him a dirty look. Like, I don't care what you do, just stay out of my way.
He's gonna climb down, and, like, you're gonna hear him at the bottom of the tower. She's really mean. She took my bow.
That's what I do. All right, I'm gonna aim for the guy who's hurt
Which guy?
with the short, the one with the red dot.
The one with the red dot. Okay, hold on a second. He is... Oh, within range. Go for it.
Okay, hang on.
Twang. The arrow is like arcing right towards him, and you're pretty sure you got this orc, and it just like into the ground right in front of him.
Dang it.
Alright, at the top of the round, that's going to be time for us to take our break. So we'll be back, but you're not going to notice anything as we're gone. We're going to jump right back into the top of the round. See, just like that, no time passed for you guys at home, but 10 minutes has passed for us, and we got our break and feel a little bit more refreshed. I ate some grapes, so I'm good to go now, and I do believe we are at top of the round with Droon.
All right. Well, seeing as we still have one more round of cranking to go.
One more round of cranky.
Yep, cranky. So that's what I'm gonna be doing.
All right. Droon's all like, "Why am I fucking doing this?"
Oh, I know why I'm doing this. Have you seen these rippling muscles?
Ooh, have you seen these rippling muscles?
Have you seen these guns? I've got a pair of bazookas with me right now.
Oh my
At all
gosh.
times.
I'm gonna have to zoom in because your token from far away looks like a little monkey head.
Wow.
I'm not being mean. I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
Hey, you know what? Fair.
What is it? I gotta zoom in.
Oh, he actually made a bazooka.
No, actually, that's not supposed to be a bazooka. That's supposed to be... It's supposed to be a spear,
Oh.
but it's not really looking
there it
very
goes.
well. There
There it
we go. Now that looks like a spear, doesn't it?
Yes.
It
Let's
does.
see. We'll tint the color like that.
Okay, Droon, I zoomed in 250%. That is not a monkey head.
Damn right.
Alright, 60 feet. So, Octavio, you're standing up there on the tower. You know, you've got your javelin out, and you're going to grab another one and get ready to throw. When all of a sudden, in front of you appears this floating spear, And you notice the lead orc out there has gone and cast something towards you.
Oh, great.
And it's rolled an 8 to hit you.
Oh, that will miss.
Yeah. And so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to kind of move up and take some shelter behind this tree right here. So we're going to put a little like orange dot that it's hiding next to this tree. Octavia, do you speak orc?
I do not.
Okay.
I speak goblin.
You hear, and then all of these orcs here are gonna see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're gonna kind of start. Now, obviously, they're gonna get to this point in time, and there's no longer a drawbridge.
Quick question, Will.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I hear what they're saying from inside the tower?
Yeah, it's muffled, and there's a lot of machinery going, so no.
Okay. I just wanted to, double check because I do know Orcish.
These guys are all gonna kind of like line up along the riverbank there, and then they're gonna start throwing some javelins up at you guys in the towers.
No,
But-
no.
But just so you are aware, anybody that's standing in a tower has at least half cover, so you get to add +2 to your armor class for this, as a crap ton of javelins come raining towards.
Sweet.
Let's see, javelin. Let's see, we got a 23 and a 21. Okay, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets. All right, let's roll a d6. Ooh. We're gonna re-roll that one. All right, 2, 1, 2. This guard gets hit for 7 points of piercing damage. Ow. And we'll go like
Which
this. This one here, who's now also a bloody guard.
That's the one I gave the thing to.
Yeah.
The poor guy.
2, 3. Octavio, a 21 does hit you, yes?
It does.
So that's 6 points of piercing damage to you, sir.
Yike.
Let's see, and then these orcs way back here, they're gonna see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Rah, rah, rah. They're just going to be running. Let's see, the guards themselves, the guard down here in the tower, they're going to swap positions. The guard who Emma stole the bow from is going to take over, closing the gate. And the other guard's going to grab his bow, and then he's going to climb up the tower, and he's going to take up position on the tower next to Emma with his bow and arrow, and he's going to shoot back at the orcs down there on the ground. Let's see. Guard. Pew! That's a natural 20! And we're going to say
man.
the orc that hit Octavio, Cthulhu, 12 points of damage, dead.
You sure it didn't go through like 2?
No, it didn't go through 2. Let's see. Guard, bow and arrow, guard, bow and arrow. Oh, that's a 17 for 7 points of piercing damage. Oh, this orc's almost dead. Not quite. And then the other one was a natural 1, so he's going to miss. That brings up Rivik.
Decent.
What?
Sorry.
There you are.
Sorry, I moved my mic away from my face earlier so I could eat. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my breath weapon on the guys
Ooh.
all clustered up at the front.
30 feet in a straight line. So from where you
Yeah.
are, you're gonna hit those 2 or those 4. Let's go for the 4.
Oh, yeah, I want to go for the.
Okay, well, click on your breath weapon for me. Sweet, thank you. And then, oh, my music stopped. That's not good. Restart my music. Alright, and then we got to make dexterity saving throws. Yes.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throws. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy here in the very back jumps out of the way. Is it half? Or it's
breath weapon. You can use your action to exhale destructive energy. Breath creature in a 5-foot by 30-foot line. It says 2d6
yeah.
acid damage.
You did 2d6.
Or half on a successful saving
Okay.
throw.
So that guy died from the acid breath, and then everybody else took some damage except for this guy who only got hit by half. Good job.
Yeah.
That is your action. Did you want to do any bonus action?
Do you have any bonus action spells?
That's what I was thinking, actually.
Shield of Faith.
Yeah, sure, why not? Shield of Faith.
Who do you want to cast that on? You got yourself, Octavio, guard dead or guard not dead?
I'll cast one on Octavio.
Octavio, you have +2 to your armor class due to Shield of Faith, and that stacks with the +2 due to half cover.
And it lasts for 10 minutes.
As long as you concentrate on it.
Yep.
As long as I concentrate on it, yeah.
Let's see, where are my bandits at? My bandits have a range of 80, 320. Let's see. Unfortunately, they're all going to be at disadvantage. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. Oh, no hits, unfortunately. The bandits did not pull it out this time around. But that brings up Octavio! So there's this floating spear in your face, Octavio, and there's a bunch of orcs down there on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and return fire for now,
Okay.
and take a shot at one of these orcs that's in range. Oh, actually, you know what? Aren't javelins strength based?
Yes, they are.
So, in that case, I would like to rage.
Okay. Yeah. Bonus action, enrage. Mad Kitty!
Yeah. And now I'm gonna take a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, absolutely would work, wouldn't it?
I think it does.
I'm gonna say it does for right the second time until I can be proven otherwise. So now the question I have for you is: are you going reckless, or are you just throwing the weapon?
Right now I am just throwing.
Okay.
Yeah, because raging on its own just gives you like bonus damage and stuff. And then if you wanted advantage on your attack, then you would have to do reckless.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I.
It
Yeah, I would like.
It 100% works.
It does work. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It might be beneficial to go reckless because you have essentially +4 to your AC. So even with advantage, they would still be hard pressed to meet it.
Right. That does make sense.
But that's up to you. You know, there is risk. They could roll natural 20s, which does happen.
Does happen, yeah. Let's rage and throw right now.
Okay. Okay. So
And-
this is your line for anything past that line would be at disadvantage. Ooh, that's gonna hit. Pick an orc.
All right, the one who is directly in front of me. So
The one who's directly in front of you? Yeah. Okay, roll your damage, sir. And that's gonna also be +2 more, so that's 12 points of damage, right?
correct.
Yeah, that's literally a javelin to the face and a dead orc.
Hooray!
But that orc, let's see, highs or lows?
Highs.
That orc fell on the shore, so your javelin is stuck in his face, and he's not fallen into the moat. So you can retrieve that javelin if you want.
Awesome.
Okay, that's Octavio's. So that brings up to Char. Sniper in the tower.
I have better footholding now, and so
Okay.
I will loose an arrow.
Loose. Alright. Who you aiming at? Anybody specific?
The one right here. I don't know if you see that when I point on that, or
You have to hold it down a little bit longer.
there we go.
Oh, okay. Yes, that hits. Roll your damage, sir. You know, that better footing is enough to kill that orc. Dead with an arrow.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Brings up Dagoria.
I'm gonna use my bow and I'm gonna aim for the orc leader dude.
The one hiding
Oh,
behind the tree? That guy?
I don't think I'd be able to get him if he's hiding behind the tree, right?
Well, he's got half cover just like you, so he gets +2 to his armor class. But you can still shoot at him.
Okay. Give me a second.
Okay. You can absolutely shoot at him. You know, the orc is kind of hiding behind the tree right there, sees the arrow coming, and like darts behind, and the arrow right into the trunk of the tree, really close to getting him.
Man.
He pooped himself a little bit.
It's a little bit. Droon, the end of the round. The drawbridge is officially up.
Okay. Is there some sort of locking mechanism? Like if I let go?
Yeah, there's a little lever that you just kind of slap down and.
Okay, so I will go ahead and do that. I'll slap it down.
Yeah.
And then I will run. Technically, I'm still inside.
Yep.
Just on the lower level. So I'm going to, knowing that there's too many people up there, I'm going to run out. So like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have 30 movement speed. Shoot. So I would have to use my bonus, my action to dash, correct? I can't use it as a bonus action. That's for special people.
That's for like special people and like rogues and stuff like that. So no, unfortunately, you can't.
Okay. Crap.
Now I've made the bridge go away.
So I'm going to I'm gonna make my way up to the top of the southern tower
Okay.
with the rest of these folks.
Okay.
And I'm going to, I guess, take cover as much as I can.
All right. So you kind of like hunker down so that you're shorter.
Well, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to see, can I aid someone else's defense?
Kind
of thing? Like, could I basically doubly protect one of the guards?
Normally as an action you can do that kind of a thing.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll just hunker down then.
If you want to like shove the guard in front of you behind you, then I'll say that he has 3/4 covers because you're such a big dude.
Can he still fire past me?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Just shoulder him behind you and like take his spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Why not? All right. Let's see. This particular orc right here is gonna kind of gesture and make a few odd gestures towards Octavio, and that spear is gonna try to hit you again. That's an 18, though. I think with a +4 to your armor class, does that still hit you?
It does not. It's a miss.
Ooh, so using that barrier there in front of you, thumps into the side, and then
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's gonna yell out in Orcish, and this time, Droon, you can hear it. Do you want the information shared with the party, or do you want it?
I guess go ahead and share it.
It yells.
So.
It yells out, "Throw your javelins! Kill them! We need to get inside! The elves are hot on our trail!"
There's reinforcements coming. Fantastic.
Oh. Well, that changes things.
Well, I guess it depends on whether elves are friends or foes. I don't know.
I don't know. The enemy of my enemy is usually my friend.
So all these orcs are gonna pop up here, and then let's see. We got a regular old orc around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, we're gonna toss a bunch of javelins. Are you ready? That's a 20. I got 6 targets this time around. Okay. D6. 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll say Dagoria. Take 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh no.
15. Nope, that's not gonna hit anybody. 18. Ooh, that might hit somebody. Let's see. D6. 1.
Wait, Will, really quick. With
Yeah.
at the beginning of this session, would my hit points be like all the way up? Or...
Yes, they would be all the way up. Let's see. Oh, unfortunately, this guard right here standing at the end of the tower gets the spear in his chest. Ah!
Wilhelm
Sploosh! Off it.
Nice.
No.
Wilhelm scream. There you go.
Blink. A natural 20! Oh my goodness. These guys are like doing good. A 1. Octavio! You're now number 1 on the thing. That's half of 15, so 8 points of piercing damage because you are raging.
Okay.
Another 20. Jeez, these orcs. 2. Droon! What's your armor class at? With +2 to your cover?
18.
18? Yeah, that's 5 points of piercing damage, sure.
All right.
Javelin, that's a 10. That's a 12. That's a 22. Jeez, these orcs.
Is Kayla just hanging out down there?
Yes, she is currently hanging out right now. 5. Rivik!
Yeah.
Take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
13, 11, 11, and a 24, which is the last spear, is going to go towards 1, 2, 3, 4. Rivik! Take 4 more points of piercing damage. Alright, but that's all of the orcs. And then that brings up the guards. Let's see, this guard here, he's gonna take this guy's light crossbow, and he's gonna be like, if you're not gonna defend this town, I'm gonna defend this town, and he's gonna climb back up here and look at Dagoria scowlingly as he's like got now a crossbow. And he's gonna pop off at an orc over here. Let's see.
What is that, a Nerf crossbow?
Oh, with a 17 though he hits.
Obviously not.
And this orc is now bloodied and not looking good. Let's see, this guard here is still left. He's gonna shoot with his crossbow. That's a 13. You know what? That's gonna hit for 4 points of piercing damage. And that orc is now bloodied there. And then we got one more guard left. So another short bow. That's a 7 though. Good job, Rivik.
How many minutes is a round?
Okay. A round is
6 seconds.
sorry, yeah, a round is 6 seconds, so it takes 10 rounds to complete 1 minute.
Oh wow.
Oh wait a
Yeah,
minute.
so in real time, this would actually be going by really fast.
Yeah, this would be super fast. Wait a
If
minute.
I continue to hold concentration, Octavio continues to get.
Yes. However, you need to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
I do.
Yes, because you got hit by 2 arrows.
Okay, so 1.
Good.
Okay.
2.
Oh, that's good.
That one is not so good, and unfortunately, Octavio no longer has his +2 additional from your spell.
Okay.
Oh man.
Can I cast Sacred Flame again?
You sure can. Pick an orc. Any orc.
Let's take them down as they move up. I'll take down the top one near the bridge.
Top one near
Or
the
the no
bridge.
bridge. Or the no
Well, is
bridge
the Sacred
again.
Flame, it does how far out? 30 feet?
60.
60?
Yeah.
And is it a straight line or?
No, it's
No.
just anything within 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
So you
Well,
can hit anybody except for the dude in the tree.
What about the other one down below? The other leader down below.
this guy.
Alright, you know what? Fine. That works. Let's go for the other leader.
Alright, dexterity saving throw is a 6.
Nice.
I haven't rolled my thing yet, though.
Go for it.
Yeah,
You're
that's
just rolling
fine.
damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maximum damage. Wait, isn't it plus his
Nope.
base? Okay.
It's 1d8 radiant. There's no plus.
Okay. Still max damage on that. Damn.
Alright, good job, Rivik. Do you want to cast the shield on Octavio again, or do you just want to wait?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and wait.
Okay.
Somebody might need healing.
That brings up all the bandits up to the north who are going to roll some disadvantage crossbows. That's a 21 at disadvantage, though, for 7
Damn.
points of damage. So this orc is going to take 7. That's a 10 at disadvantage. That's a 15 at disadvantage. So this orc's going to take 7 points of piercing damage. And then that's a light crossbow. That's a natural 1. And one more. That's an 18. Jeez. These guys are showing up all of a sudden. Minus 6 points of damage to that guy. That brings up Octavio.
Was it the guards that were doing that? Or the
Yeah.
orcs?
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, better them than the orcs.
Yep. Let's see. How many javelins have I thrown? I think
You have thrown 2.
2. Okay. I will throw one more,
Awesome.
and let's see, which would be a +2 bonus to the
To-
damage roll.
To the
okay.
damage roll. Yeah.
Let's see.
16. Pick your orc.
All right. Let's take.
Anything
Yep, that guy
in
right
that?
there.
That guy right there?
Yep.
Okay. For 9 points of piercing damage plus 2 more is 11 points of damage. That's a dead orc. Ah! And we're not even going to say that he remotely falls into the river.
Yeah.
But as you look over the side there, Octavio, you could see 2 javelins sticking out of the tower.
Okay. I'll go ahead and grab them.
The ones that they were throwing at you, you're like, oh, ammunition.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Tachar, sniper tower.
Oh, let me see something here.
Music stopped, by the way.
No, it didn't.
It didn't?
No, it's just really.
Oh. There we go.
So he is just within my range. Since he's on the backside-
79.9.
Exactly. Nice.
Since he's on the backside of the tree, does that still give him half cover?
It does.
Even though I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's using the tree to hide. It's more about the fact that you're up high and the tree's branches are kind of like blocking him.
You know, technically, if I just shot an arrow at this. Oops, hold on. Sorry.
If only we had fireball.
Right.
This guy here. Does it? If I fall short, it could technically hit one of these turkeys here.
It's only 70 feet away to that guy, so yeah, you could totally just like.
Right. I'm just curious if I don't, shoot very well. It kind of fodder.
I
I mean,
miss, can I still hit?
yes, that doesn't.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
Like, if I'm aiming for him, I'll miss him, but I accidentally hit this guy.
That doesn't work like that. A nice try though. Make your attack
Alright.
roll.
I'm still gonna go after the one that's not hiding behind the tree.
Okay, this guy over here.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Oh yeah, boy.
23 is definitely gonna hit.
Big money, big money. Hey.
Nice.
8 points of piercing damage.
It's almost max.
That brings up Degoria.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot for one of the orcs in the front that are bloodied.
Okay. North or south orc?
South.
Okay. Make your attack roll then. 12. You know, the arrow flying again straight towards him and then just short into the ground.
I'm not doing very well with this.
I'm gonna lean over. I'm gonna look
Correct
over
your
at her.
footing, that helped me.
I'm gonna look over at her, and I'm gonna whisper to her, "Stop putting so much spin on it."
Not so much English. All right, Droon.
Leave it alone.
She might give you the frying pan. Watch
Yeah.
out.
Gotta get past my horns first.
What about
Oh,
Droon?
my turn. Oh, yeah. Okay, so taking stock of the situation, the orcs have had some pretty heavy losses so far. They've lost almost an entire platoon, and one of their quote-unquote leaders is hiding like a little, not warrior, and
Worm in the dirt.
worm in the dirt, and the other one has been shot up by spells and an arrow. So he's going to try something. He's going to stand up and he's going to point at the leader, quote unquote, that is here,
Okay.
and he's going to cast command.
Okay.
So it requires a DC, I guess 13. That bugs me that it's only 13, but DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw. Okay, and what is your command?
My command is going to be retreat.
Okay. Do you have command in your spell card?
I do.
Okay. Go ahead and click
on it.
that into the chat block for me.
Cast at what level? 1. I don't have access to second level yet.
That's 60 feet. Okay.
He's hoping that if it works and the person retreats, he's hoping that the person being a leader will want to call a retreat,
All right.
not just run.
Okay. Did you do that in Orcish?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. All right. So it's the orc's turn. I will handle what's gonna happen with that in a second here. Let me throw a bunch of javelins at you guys because that's more fun for me. And it's all about.
It worked.
Which means that this is going to be great. See, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, we got a 24, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 targets. So we'll roll a d6. 3. 1, 2, 3. Degoria! That's going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh my goodness.
See, 19. Octavia, what's your armor class with your +2 due to half cover?
It's an 18.
It's an 18. Take 3 points of piercing damage. That's halved. Oh, look at that, Octavio. There's another javelin sticking out of the tower right below you. Wow. A 23, a 21, a 24, and a 22. Holy shit. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, this is going to be good. That's not good for that particular guard who's going to take a... Oh, that guard... Ah! Sploosh.
And that's the guy that used he had a full bow stolen. Oh my god, these poor guys.
And he stole the other guy's bow.
Yeah.
Rivik, for you, that's a whopping 6 points of piercing damage because you are number 6 on my chart. And then number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that guard right there. So that's 5 points of piercing damage to him.
Will,
Yes.
what's the point of me having 42 hit points if I only get hit once?
Jarrett, I'm rolling random d6s to determine who gets hit, okay? And then I'm counting from like bottom to top and top to bottom just to randomize who potentially gets hit, okay?
I know.
What's the point of like having
These are
more
my
party
guard bros.
members to spread the...
These
Alright,
are my guard bros.
your guard bros. Alright, so
Guard
let's
bros.
see. This orc rolled a 6 on his freaking wisdom saving throw, so he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna get out there. But before he goes, he's gonna... Yeah, he can't even do that. He can't do Good grief.
Command is so busted when it works.
Alright. Nothing though. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then you're going to hear out the orc behind the tree. It's going to be all like, "Where you go? Get back here!" And then going to use its bonus action to go ahead and use a spear at poor old Octavio. That's a 13, Octavio.
All right, that's a miss.
Alright, Rivik. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I got so much to do.
It's alright.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Because I can just keep casting it. There's no reason I can't.
That's right.
Sacred Flame.
On anybody? Anybody special?
The
What
two in the
was
front have already been damaged, so...
What was
Yeah.
the one that you had that was the cantrip that went in a straight line for 30
Oh,
feet?
the one that I did earlier was Breath Weapon, and I can't use it again.
Oh, okay.
I can only use it once a day, and I
so you're
I
like
think I have to
blind.
have a long
Yeah.
rest.
Oh my
to get it
gosh.
back.
Alright, which orc are you targeting with your Sacred Flame?
How about this?
Okay, that he rolled a 3, so give me your damage.
Sweet.
Minus 1.
Ah.
Blink!
You get a little sunburn.
Get burned.
Alright, the bandits are disadvantaged crossbow attacks. That's a 5, that's a 6, that's a 10, and that's a natural 1. And a 6 again. This round they did not show up. So that means up to Octavio.
All right. Well, I think I am going to go ahead
Ah!
and...
Whoa, she got so big.
You know what I really want to do?
What do you want to do?
I really want to take a reckless throw at that spellcaster back there.
Take a reckless throw. Okay, so let's see. It's at 60 feet, so it's going to be at disadvantage, but if you do it reckless, it's going to be a normal attack roll.
Right. I don't know if it's worth it though. I'm just about bloodied at this point.
Well, Octavio, you sense that I may shoot at the guy in the tree since I went after the other one that ran off.
Ah, nice.
Insight.
Okay. right. In that case, I will go ahead and take another javelin throw at one of the orcs in front of us.
Alright, pick an orc. Any orc.
That guy the first guy that you just moved that stepped up behind his friend.
That guy.
I'm gonna throw it at him.
Okay, go for it. Ah, take your javelin back! That's gonna hit for sure. Wow.
So that would be
8
10.
piercing, 10. Oh, that orc is now bloodied. Ta-char!
Octavio's insight was correct. I am going after the one in the tree.
One in the tree. Okay, go for it. Short bow with a 17. You know those branches?
It's the same number that The
Dagoria.
Dagoria roll too, yeah.
Just barely. Right by its face.
Okay.
Dagoria. What are you doing there, tiefling?
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna hit the same guy I tried hitting last time.
This guy right here. Okay.
Hang
Go,
on.
go ahead and make your attack roll. 20, that's gonna hit!
Finally!
She's going with the guy in the tree.
No, she's not.
No.
Can I change
No.
my...
No. You clearly already told me who you were going after. 7 points of piercing damage is gonna kill that one. Okay.
Hey.
That brings up Drew.
Okay. Sorry, I was typing something quick.
Sorry.
Well, I don't really have any ranged options. Let's see. I only have 2 slots remaining.
Looking down at the side of your particular stone tower, there's 4 javelins stuck in the side of it.
Okay. If that's the case, then yeah, I'll start wrenching them free. I'll wrench 2 of them free, 1 in each hand, and then I'll chuck one of them at at the dude in the front. This guy. Right?
Okay, go make your attack roll.
Do I? I think I have my own javelins too, so I think I already have it on here too. Yep.
Yeah, well,
Cool.
now you're using orc javelins to throw them back.
Wow.
That's going to be a very bad showing.
There's a greasy orc javelin.
Yeah. Crazy orc javelin.
Oh, what is this?
That's dirty. Alright.
So, as the orc's turn come up, Droon, you hear the orc way back here in the back yell out, "The elves are upon us! Retreat!" And all of the orcs in the front start running after their boss.
Well, at least we know they're gonna kill the other one for running away.
They start running away. A few seconds later, approximately 5 seconds later, you see a group of elves kind of run into view, all with bows and arrows. They all kind of like draw, it's like a volley of arrows goes off towards the orcs. One of the elf in the front just kind of like does this towards the tower, and then they turn around and they start heading away.
Heading back.
You guys are officially out of combat now.
That's. I'm gonna say that's what I thought. Grab the rope and slide down.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Well, now that combat's over, I'm definitely going to be pulling all the javelins that are sticking out. So I have 3 additional javelins now. Neat.
Do I have this horse now?
That horse is tied up, and as you walk out, one of those people that was with that group kind of walks over and is like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Stop right there, criminal scum.
I was merely going to borrow.
That's our horse. I don't think so.
Okay.
You'd have to talk to Zolkin about that.
Horse is good.
I'm sure he loves you. So, no worries.
So the guard in the northern tower and the guard in the southern tower look very distraught as their friends have been recently slain.
I'll turn to this guard because I'm not in the other tower, and I'll just kind of put like a hand on his shoulder and say, something heroic, something inspiring.
He just kind of looks confused. Something heroic? What does that mean?
We live to fight another day.
Yes. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sure he was a fine comrade.
I hated that guy anyways.
Slumps down onto the floor, crying. Anyway,
Is Octavio grabbing that magical spear?
oh, that magical spear's gone.
Oh!
It was a spiritual weapon from the caster.
See, Chris, spiritual weapon, man. he was about to do it too.
No, my next
Yeah,
turn.
your next turn you're gonna do it. But you know what? That's okay because you still have your second level spell slots.
Yeah.
After a few minutes, Zulkin and his crew come back around. Well, now that was exciting, now wasn't it?
Come out. Yes, quite the. It was quite fortuitous that you arrived just before we were attacked.
It was quite fortuitous for you. Will you be heading off to try to rescue the villagers?
As soon as we all patch ourselves up, I presume.
Right.
Oh, yes, of course. Please feel free to take a rest. If you all want to take a long rest, I'm sure the villagers will be fine wherever they are.
Well, I meant like out of character. I meant like a short rest.
Oh.
Some of the paths.
Oh, yes, of course. Take however long you need. We're gonna go over to the inn and sort of take stock of things.
Freaking Char just sneaks up behind the dude, knocks him out, steals one of the horses anyway.
The Char's gonna end up pissing off an entire group of people.
Oh yeah. So, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
No, nothing important. Go ahead.
Okay. I was going to say, well, now that the immediate danger has passed, perhaps we should prepare the goblins for their journey. Oh, here they are.
Be well ready. We go home now?
In just a moment.
Okay.
We have some wounded that might need tending.
Gork also medic.
I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
I can just imagine her taking like another one of those mud pies out and just slapping it on the wound and calling it good.
Stops the blood.
Gork walks up. Anybody want me to look at wound?
I was just thinking of she has a medical bag that just has a serrated knife in it, and that's it. Like
a bloody serrated knife.
Yeah.
Rusted.
Little tetanus is good for you.
Hey, Will, the arrows that I got shot with, am I able to, like, use them for the short bow, or...?
How many did you get shot with?
Pretty sure I got shot twice.
You can use one.
Okay. Thank you.
You can just leave your gore on the arrowhead so that it poisons people when you get them with it.
Oh, yeah.
What is wrong with you people sometimes?
Hey, it's efficiency. It's efficiency. You don't have to buy poison for the arrowhead because it's already just rotten, fermented.
Stab somebody with poop on a stick. They're dead 3 days later.
That sounds like goblin tactics.
Gork just nods. Me sew you up with this hook. Only use pick nose.
That won't be necessary, people. We can take care of this.
So that was Quirk talking.
Oh, was it?
Quirk talk.
Yeah.
I am definitely pretty hit up. I'm at 25 hit points right now.
Do you want Gork to fix you up?
She nods and smiles.
Do we have other options?
I'm at 19 hit points out of 33. Actually, I took a lot of damage.
Well, I mean, you're kind of Mr. Healer, but
shut up.
I say we just take a short rest, real quick. because we can, again, out of character, we can spend our some of our hit die to regen some health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
And then
there
if we need any more, then we can use some magic.
is the pig? Is there any pig roasting still, or was that all packed?
I have some.
Okay.
Food.
What do you? I mean, I don't know how that'd help us, would it?
No, no. I just feel like eating while I take a break.
Oh,
It's absolutely 100% role play.
Yeah.
toss some pig jerky your way.
Thank you.
There you go, Fred.
Okay, Tachar, give me a survival.
I was gonna say, man, jerky in that small amount of time. Holy crap! You must have called on Emotep or something.
No, just like seeing how well he might have made his.
Oh, you have a negative to survival. That's awesome.
It's actually pretty good. So don't freak out here, Degoria. I'm going to be messing with your character sheet just a bit while you guys are doing your short rest. Okay,
We
done.
can use hit dice to recover our hit points in short rest, right?
you sure can, sir.
I'm gonna roll one on mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can
Anybody
you only
else?
spend one at a time? Or
No, you can just spend as many as you want. You can use as many as you want.
Cool.
Is it? It's your. It's what you roll plus your con.
It
or-
should automatically do it for you if you highlight the thing.
Oh yeah. Okay, it did.
So I got 5 hit back.
Yeah, for spending one hit dice, and you have a total of 3, each of you.
Damn.
Nice, dude.
Octavio.
Sweet.
Good job, man.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah. You're 1 point below me now, right? You're at 36.
Yeah.
You guys should also have new tokens now. If you re-drag your character out, your old tokens are been changed to the new tokens.
That was a bit overkill. Am I just like so healthy I'm glowing now?
Sure.
'Cause
There's Droon, there's Octavio, there's Tachar, there's Rivik, and there's Degoria.
I healed an extra, almost an entire quarter of my maximum HP.
Make sure you guys can move your new tokens around, please, real quick for me.
Where am I? Oh. I have a red border.
Yeah, I made everybody red because Octavio was the odd man out, so now everybody's red.
We're all enemies.
Yeah. Good job. Okay. You guys spend an hour eating some really well-cooked pig with both Tot and Gwert kind of sitting there begging like little puppy dogs.
Tot gets nothing. Tot's a
Okay.
bad bro.
I toss some their way.
Bebo
Yeah.
just like scarfs it down.
I'll share a piece with Gwerk, and I'll like another small piece. I'll like walk over behind Octavio
Okay.
and kind of like shove it down into the ropes that are tying Tot down.
He's also got a gag in his mouth.
Oh, well that's what. Okay, then I'll basically just like shove it through the gag.
It just nods.
He may not be able to chew it, but at least he can just like salivate
Suck on
over
it?
it or something.
This,
Yeah.
this isn't the first time someone's had to do this.
No. You might have an emancipated, goblin just strapped to your back, and eventually it'll be a dead, mummified goblin just that you're carrying around. That would be gross.
No, we're gonna have to let him go eventually.
Well, once we get, in my mind, once we get to wherever they're going to lead us, and we hopefully take over the Goblin Lorn, then I don't really care what he does.
Yeah.
Because if the leader's dead, who's he going to report us to? Me?
Bebo really,
Us?
Bebo willing to take you now?
Well, is everybody else ready?
Sure.
Ready?
Decoria's over by the horses.
Hmm.
The
I'm coming.
person is all like, "Can I help you?"
Nope, I ran away before he saw me.
Okay.
You say that as he's looking at, watching you run away.
Yeah.
And he's just like, what a weirdo.
Yeah, just a bit. So, Bebo says, "Bebo lead."
All right. So as we're heading out, I'll kind of walk past. What the?
Don't worry, I'm taking you to a new blank screen.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
okay.
Wait, Will, as I
What?
walked by that one guy that gave me that scowled look and had his crossbow taken from him and everything,
Yeah.
I as passing, I say, you know what, I was wrong. You don't resemble a pig. After watching your fighting tactics, you're more like a chicken.
Hey! I resemble that remark.
You resemble that remark. You're not very smart, man.
I'll go ahead and grab the original javelins that were at
Okay.
the riverbank that I had
Yeah.
chunked into some orcs.
Okay. So, you guys are led through the wilderness for about a mile. You notice that Bebo is just kind of following the trail that seems like the villagers left. Doesn't stray from it too much or anything like that. As you come up to some rolling hills, you can see a gaping cave mouth on the south face of a rocky hill topped with pine trees. And Bebo points to the mouth and he says, "Drip, drip, cave, cave."
I'll ask Bebo, does Hark post guards at the cave entrance?
Yep.
Okay.
You guys shouldn't be able to see anything at this point in time. It's a black screen, just for
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
you viewers at home. This gives the players a chance to potentially talk about what they want to do, where they want to go.
Well,
Is this cave considered like the goblin's den, or is this where the villagers are hiding?
Yes.
Both.
Yes, well,
Oh, yes.
wonderful place for the villagers to choose.
Villagers know no way there.
Oh, great.
so they ran to the caves and got.
Uh huh.
Imagine that must have been a surprise.
Uh huh.
Do you know if the goblins killed any of them?
Uh huh. Villagers nom nom.
Oh, they ate them.
I want Bebo to describe the cave, the entrance, or maybe the first couple of chambers inside to give us kind of a perspective of what we're going into.
What?
Oh, great.
You don't understand.
You know what, Drune? Can you talk to him? Because I can't speak his language.
What?
Just trying to get an idea, kind of like a foresight of what we're going into here. Kind of since we can't see anything, but
Yeah.
to get an understanding of the layout.
What inside of cave look like, Bebo? Many tunnels, big, small.
First room with up highs where pew pew and Biggie and go woo and spikies and drip drips and way over there, way over there, way over there, and way over there, and way over there lead to Boss Arc.
Is it? Ask him if there's a back entrance.
Are there any other ways into the cave besides this one?
Yeah. Uh huh.
Would you would you show us to that?
Which one?
Oh, there are many entrances.
Safest one.
Is there one? Is there one with no guards?
Not really. No. I'll lead big room with shelfies up high. The goblins go pew pew.
We
We
would
don't
prefer,
want to get pew-pewed.
We would prefer no pew pew.
One place. Yeah. One place.
Okay.
One.
Can you lead us there then?
No.
Okay, why not?
The blob.
Okay, so let's see. Do I have this?
No mess with blob.
As a player, I know exactly what he's talking about, but
Yeah, I know, but our characters don't. He just tell him he doesn't have to deal with the blob. We will.
that's the thing, though. I don't. If Droon knows what the blob is, he's not gonna want to deal with it.
Well, I
I
mean,
think
you
that
could roll a
going
nature if you
other
want to
than
try to
that-
figure out what the blob might be.
I think we're just going to be a fish in a barrel if we go into this main room.
That's what he's thinking as well. Okay, I guess he'll try. It doesn't matter whether I do history or nature. They're both at 0 for me. So, I guess I'll just do nature to try and figure out what creature he's talking about.
Okay.
Nope. What is blob?
Blob.
Blob.
Bebo knows.
Burn blob or something else like acid blob. I don't know.
Bebo knows. See. Sent Twerk, and Twerk never come back. Others say blob. People don't believe in blob. But people don't go down, just in case blob real.
If Droon challenge Hark, pew pews no pew.
No. Biggin smash. Biggin's bigger than you.
Only biggin or
No.
biggin and pew pew.
Two biggins. Pew pews.
So if we go in there, Hark will not honor. I'm talking to the rest of the party at this point. So if we go in there, Hark will not honor any challenge. He will just try to kill us.
Mhm.
Is that right, Bebo? Hark no honor challenge.
Hark no here challenge. Hark room far back. You go in front door. Pew pews smash smash.
What if he goes in front door?
No pew pews. No smash smash.
Is there
What?
another door?
Uh-huh.
Is there a way for us to get him to draw them out to us?
I was going to ask,
What
Bebo.
Bebo say?
Bebo, can you speak to Hark?
Uh-huh.
Tell him he is challenged.
Uh-uh.
No.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Well, we need to get in there somehow. So lead us to one of the back entrances. That's not the blob. Take us to Hark.
Okay. Alright, so you guys want to go towards Hark, huh? Alright, let me see here now.
Oh, actually, as he's leading us there, Droon will remember. Duh. If any people still alive, where would they be?
With squeaks squeaks.
will think. Drune will like think rats in his mind, but he's not sure.
Squeak.
It is Squeak Squeak room near Hark or near?
Eh.
In the middle?
Eh.
Can he draw out right there?
If you guys want to move your tokens over here, you just drag them out of the screen, unless you guys need me to.
Drag him out of the screen?
So, in the journal, if you just grab your name and kind of like drag it out to, like Octavia just did. Yeah, there, put your token out there. So this particular thing is an ankle-deep stream of water that pours through a narrow tunnel in the west side of the hill. Bebo points to it and says, "In and there, and then there, and hark."
I didn't see your second there because you froze for a second.
There, and then there.
Okay, so left and straight. According to, well, in his mind, he's saying that. And then hark. Okay.
Yeah, then hark.
Okay. So,
I don't see Degoria. Is she busy using her phone?
No, I just can't. My token.
Yes, you can. Grab your name, drag it out to the map. Boink there. I did.
Oh, wow.
There you
Oh.
I'd like to point out that it's
Yes.
8:54.
Yeah, we're not going to get into exploring this cave, but you have been given some directions to the adventurers to proceed into the cave. Let me reveal just a little bit more here. Boop. There. Let's see, who doesn't have dark vision? That would be our two dragonborns. At a very minimum.
Yeah.
Neither one of you guys has dark vision.
oh, I don't think I have dark vision either, which is weird for a. I'm used to the Pathfinder Minotaur that does have dark vision.
Ah.
go.
So
I know I do.
yeah, Octavio does. Drune, if you have it, you don't have it on your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
And then I know Degoria does. So 2 out of 5 party members can see in the dark, which will make this cave even more interesting because you have to have a light source or rely on those 2 people. But I think that's it for today's episode of Friends of Thunder. We still haven't come up with a cool name, so you guys got to think on that when you get a chance. We could just call it Go ahead, Chris.
I'm looking at my cantrips.
You have light.
I do.
Alright. We'll see you guys soon, although for you, no time will pass. You could probably watch the next episode right after this one. But say bye, guys!
Bye.
Bye.